Hello and thanks for joining us. Nurses across Minnesota hit the pavement this week to highlight their ongoing contract fight with hospital executives. Staff at North Memorial Health in Robbinsdale were among those picketing.
Management expects more of us and to do less with more. All the tasks that they want us to do, there is no possible way for us to do everything that we actually need to do to fully be there to care for our patients.
This informational picket in front of North Memorial on Wednesday was one of 11 held at hospitals around the Twin Cities and Duluth. The contract for Twin Cities nurses expired on May 31st. Staffing levels and employee safety are among the biggest issues in the bargaining process, according to the Minnesota Nurses Association.
So there's not a nurse shortage. There is a shortage of nurses that are willing to work in the conditions that the hospitals are putting us in.
In a statement from the Twin Cities Hospital Group, they said, quote, "The nurses union is expending considerable energy on events such as this when that energy would be better spent at the negotiating table completing these talks." Meanwhile, Robbinsdale area schools is down to its final weeks before voting on next year's budget. It comes with more than $15 million in expected cuts. About 200 staff members at the district were laid off this spring as the district works to address a financial crisis. Officials found a budgeting error last fall that left the district with a $21 million deficit. The district's general fund is expected to have about a $3.4 million deficit for the upcoming school year. After 100 years of Osseo Senior High School, the school is celebrating with art. I introduce you to a few of the many faces in Osseo Senior High's We Belong project. It matters to be a part of something.
Visibility and connection is such a huge part of students feeling like they belong to a community.
Portraits of belonging are on display at Osseo Senior High. 100 different faces with 100 different stories.
It's all about community, belonging, and inclusion. We have a beautiful makeup of students here at Osseo and so many beautiful faces representing the diversity that we have here.
Students and alumni shared their faces and personalities for We Belong, a celebration of community and inclusion. Osseo art teacher Jen Kramer brought this project to Osseo this year for the school's 100th anniversary. It's a part of the nationwide Inside Out project.
There's something really special about the scale of them and how when you stand in front of it, you are absorbed by it because they're bigger than you. And so, I don't know, there's just symbolism to that.
Kramer's students, with her help, put together this project in the third trimester. One of our photographers, sophomore Mina Herdler, says she loved the journey.
I got so excited that I would be part of something that worldwide.
She thinks she took between 35 and 40 of the displayed portraits, and they all revealed different personalities.
You can take a look at these walls and understand what our community is like here, which I think is very special to have.
Another student was captured on the wall in his own image, senior Keeve Russell.
I was like, well, Miss Kramer just needs a face. I can be a face.
He helped put most of the posters up, but he's also another face of the project.
It's like a way I left a mark on the school type of thing, and this was one of the ways I could, be like, I'm here. I was here.
The project is having its intended effect. As Russell and his classmates head to graduation, their impact is pasted on the wall, and they got to be a part of that. Robbinsdale's Summer Festival is hitting the streets next month, but without big donations, it won't have fireworks this year. Whiz Bang Days includes community events like a parade and sports tournaments. Typically, organizers host a fireworks show as well, but they're about $4,000 short this year and are hoping local donors will pick up the slack. Whiz Bang Days run from July 10th to the 13th. A longtime Plymouth pizzeria is expanding, but it's not necessarily to serve more pizza. Latuff's Pizzeria is a family-owned restaurant that has been around since 1971, making it the oldest restaurant in the city of Plymouth. The restaurant is proposing a 1,000 square foot addition for extra cooler and storage space. Restaurant owner Quang Nystrom spilled the secret on the reason for the addition to the Plymouth Planning Commission this week. Along with its continuing its pizzeria for lunch and dinner, the added space will allow it to add breakfast to the menu. The Plymouth City Council will review the expansion plan later this month. This weekend in Maple Grove, blocks of Main Street become a canvas for chalk artists.
I really like to do characters and popular things that people will recognize, and I love when kids and people come up and they're like, oh my gosh, and they recognize what I'm making. It's just like really awesome part of the job.
Allison Olstad is one of the 50 artists from around the world taking part in this annual celebration of Chalkfest. It's now in its 10th year. 2 years ago, Olstad created this piece incorporating the Super Mario Brothers characters. Chalkfest brings thousands of people to Maple Grove for a weekend of art, food trucks, and other family-friendly activities.
It has a huge economic impact on the city of Maple Grove. I mean, the people that are out here shopping, dining, eating, a lot of our businesses see their biggest day of the year during Chalkfest Maple Grove, and it also brings awareness to the community ongoing of what the city has to offer.
The event runs Saturday and Sunday from 10 to 6 p.m., but you can still check out the art in the evening if you can't make it during the day. And we leave you now with some of the memorable works at Chalkfest.
CCX Media, your source for great local programming, is available on Amazon Fire TV, Apple TV, and Roku. Our free app allows you to stream all 3 of our channels live. You also have access to a large on-demand library, including full sporting events and daily newscasts. To find us, go to the store, search CCX, and download our free app. Then sit back and enjoy all of your favorite local content. The CCX Media app, available on Amazon Fire TV, Apple TV, and Roku.